And clap to the masses, guys. We are back again for another reaction on this here, the one and only Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Big up yourself, my people. Round of applause. Of course, round of applause goes out to the Mystelics family. And of course, to the newcomers out there, which I tend to get every single time that I upload a video. So big up to the Mystelics family. And of course, the newcomers out there, out and large, all over the place right there, guys. If you have not done so, definitely subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. And definitely give this video a thumbs up, guys. Right now, click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that right now. Click the thumbs up button right now, guys. Anyways, guys, with that said, we actually have some vibrations right there that I want to get into it. But before I get into the guys, we actually have the Mystelics vlogs video that has dropped today. Part 2, I know a number of you guys were actually looking out for it. This is a little snippet of it right there. Boy, that was something else. Boy, trouble. And there's a lot more of this on the vlog, so I'll post that video in the first comment in the comment box below so you guys can definitely check it out. There's also the Mystelics membership vlog that I'll be dropping a bit later on today, and this is a little snippet of it right there. I had to put this one in because, you know, well, you will understand why. She wanted me on it, so I had to put it out there. Of course, this one is actually on the membership vlog. Of course, we went to the one, the surface pass, and of course we were having fun, going crazy and whatnot, guys. If you want to go check it out, you can join the membership vlog. That'll be on Mystelics vlog, so you can definitely go over there and check it out for yourself right there. Anyways, guys, tune into the reaction right now, guys. We actually have this thing. I actually had to drop this one yesterday, but I kind of forgot that. But there's a letter gone out by the Astafans company, of course, including, and this was sent out to all staffs of the Astafan company, stating in light of this Rona situation and the company's ongoing effort to ensure the safety, which is absolute foolishness right now. They're talking about, this is April 4th, this is 2 days ago, you know, by the way, 2 days ago, all right? Amendments, mandatory testing. Anyway, they say in light of the Rona situation, blah, 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 efforts in ensuring the safety of all, we make reference to Section 8, reservation of rights by the company, I guess, in our in this situation, epidemic policy, dated September 3rd, 2021. This clause states management reserves the right to request any employee at any time, whether they injected or not injected, to submit a Rona test as a means of ensuring the health and safety of the workplace. That is foolishness. When they keep talking about health and safety, that is absolute foolishness. You testing for what reason? As if people are go circulating outside there, mingling back and forth. Testing for what? We have one of the lowest cases, across the world. This thing is going down 1, 2. We have one of the lowest, what is what I'm looking for? Ronas. I was going to say the V word. We have one of the lowest affecting Ronas out there when it comes down to, you know, the effects that it has on human beings. And you still putting this up? Given the above and recent government publication, which apparently is removing this thing right now, I think it maybe gonna be clearing the whole thing out right there. This is what I think, and most likely will happen, considering the rest of the world is doing the same thing. In the United States is doing the same thing. I think this month they're gonna be removing some more stuff right there. I think April 25th they're gonna be removing some more stuff. So why is Dominica still want to put this April 4th? I mean, people don't pay attention to what's going on. Are you foolish? This is what I don't understand. You're a set of foolish people, but then again, this is agenda-based. They want people to take it, and of course, this company is helping the government to try to make individuals take the injection. But with that said, they're still trying to make some people do it right there. But anyways, guys, let's continue over down where they say, given the above, blah, 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 right? Please be advised of the amendments to Section 4. Mandatory testing of uninjected staff are required to submit, you know, Rona negative tests every 2 weeks, effective April 4. Be advised that the testing will be done at your own, which should not be, it should not be at your own expense, because this is the company. The company should pay for these things. But the people apparently not making no noise about it. They just want to go and take. The company should be one paying for this. If the company was the one paying for it, you think they would be doing all this stupidness there? But they're trying to put a little pressure on you for you to take injections, because that's what they're saying. They say employees who are fully injected 14 days after second dose are to get tests once a month until further advisory by management, by any chance, by any of management of any changes to the testing schedule. Staff members who do not comply with the mandatory testing schedule will not be allowed to report to work. Guys, I think all you should just stop work there. Really and truly. You think the company have power? You think they have power? All of all, you just stop work and see how much power the company have. But you see, the thing is, they're dividing individuals, so people don't normally see this. This is what they do, divide and conquer. They divide the people of Dominica. One is red, one is blue, and all kind of thing. One is yellow, one is whatever color that is, and so forth and so forth. But I realize, is everybody affecting? Whatever the government does affects everybody. It affects everybody. But no, they want to be divided. The same thing they're doing there. I think people don't understand the whole, or the whole reference to divide and conquer. It is meant to separate the people so that the people can, or top can do the same thing Eugenia Charles did. She divided the sectors. Because she knew when the people were together, it was problem for them, not true. Problem for them. Because the people were together. And they say, I never make that happen again. So they divide the unions and this kind of things there. But this is absolute foolishness, I think. And who is the signatory of this? Human resource, whoever that person is, I think you are very foolish right there. But then again, you're probably just doing whatever they tell you to do. So you do it in this regard. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts? Maybe it's just me. What are your thoughts, man? Do you think this should continue? Do you think it's stupid? Do you think it's wise? They're talking about health and safety. Which health and safety are you talking about? The weakest Rona situation you have about, and the thing is declining. I mean, and you're still trying to continue that thing. And once again, they're saying that the injected individuals do it once a month, as if the injected individuals get it least likely. They get it at the same rate of the uninjected. So shouldn't they be testing equally the same? Unless you have an agenda trying to make one better than the other. So, hey, you want someone to have to do, let me go and take it, and then you screw up yourself in the process. Boy, tell you boy, human beings wicked, we boy. Bastafans, you wicked, we boy. Wicked, boy. Wickedness. Human resource that come from. Ted Calbas. It's that all nincompoops that run in the freaking place. Anyway, talk about nincompoops. The St Lucia is definitely not one of them. Because St Lucia is finding success in exporting bananas to Antigua. I thought Gaston Brown and Scaro was best friends. I mean, we were known for what? For bananas. Not true. So how on earth St Lucia take it over? Scarrett's one of Scarrett's best friends, Gaston Brown. You mean to tell me that St Lucia, Gaston Brown, and I know they're not the same. They doesn't not necessarily support each other best friend like Scarrett and Gaston. But we are bananas, Dominica. You mean to tell me St Lucia take advantage? Well, when you have the visionary people to want to push forth, to do things for the people and for the economy, then you find these things taking place. If not CBI, what else? Well, look, St Lucia taking it we. St Lucia taking it we, guys. St Lucia taking it we. But what we doing now? What Dominica doing? Yes, we are both in Ukraine, Papa. We are both. We are both flying Dominica flag. Hey, oh, all right. Look the boat there. Both flying Dominica flag, boy. And it's not even from the person them not even from Dominica. I think they're from Malta. More Dominica flag. The flag that is carrying Dominica flag. A little more information on that for you guys. This is it right there. So apparently, Putin them put some blows in that boat. In Ukraine. They put some blows in that boat there. Going up higher, as you can see right there, guys, as of the same April 4th, right there, 2020. I think this is a mistake. It's supposed to be 2022. It's 2022, not 2020. Why they put 2024? Because the whole Russia situation is taking place now. It didn't take place in 2020. So that should have been, that is a mistake by the individual right there. Anyways, look at these individuals, you can read it for yourself. I have to be careful how I see things. I see Asberg boat with a Dominican flagship owner from or of Malta, which is one of the 16 dock of Mariupol, that is in the Ukraine region, as a seaport. The captain of the ship on the 16 International Channel gave the SOS signal. The crew, 12 12 men, 1 woman, 1 crew member injured, fire in the car room right there. So as you saw below, guys, you saw this thing right there. So we have flag, man. We have flag of boat that not doing nothing for Dominica but for themselves, but because of the CBI program, they get to, do strange things, man. Strange things. Dominica don't know what's going on. We just hear, one of the things that shocked us most, I think, when we had Olympians in Winter Olympics. we had Winter Olympians, man, in Olympics some time back. We never know about that, but apparently these people took on a CBI and then decided to represent for Dominica. Just like our passport is used for convenience by many groups, and that is of course the flag of convenience. That's what they do it. Flag of convenience. They portray the flag so you don't think it's some other. You think it's not an enemy vessel right there. So you put up the flag, but apparently that didn't work right there. Just like our passport is used for convenience by many crooks and criminals, so too many shady ship owners, and of course this is not the first one. We actually heard that a ship carrying a Dominican flag was actually stalled some time back. True or false? It was stalled some time back with many barrels of oil on it. I think it was intercepted by the United States right there. Anyways, we need a commission of inquiry, as I saw 2 such places online. One in Massachusetts and another in Athens. We need to know what ships have our flags, who owns those ships, who monitors the conduct on behalf of Dominica, and where the money goes. Dominica has a government enmeshed in scandal, emerged in scandal, buried in serious scandal, because it chooses to operate in the dark and leave the citizens completely ignorant of what is taking place. We just happen to hear these things on the news. Never know we are representatives in the Ukraine, man. We are representative ships. That is, if there's come Dominica and bring cargo. The partner from Malta, the owner of the ship is from Malta. Cargo ship carrying Dominica flag. Flag of convenience, they call it. You know, they get CBI or whatever. They come to do their business. And sometimes when you have these kind of things there, and that's one of the things I warn people about, when the government them doing things in private and don't want to tell people, and all of a sudden you get sanctions from whoever. Don't blame the government, blame yourself. Because there are many things that you know that is going on and you refuse to ask. If people want to ask about money that go missing in Dominica, Maguisa, that will help them. And they're still constantly begging. Maguisa, why would people be interested in knowing what's going on overseas with flags of Dominica taking place? No, of course, they wouldn't be interested. But when sanctions come on, myself, it does not affect me. It don't affect. Them things would not. They can put all kind of sanctions they want to Dominica. One person would affect me. It would not affect me, for sure. But let people continue. All I do is to bring out information for you and tell all you the possibilities of these kind of things happening. And if you don't want to listen to me, that's your problem. That is not mine. I am just here to make sure you know what is going on, brothers and sisters. That is what I'm here for. So if you don't want to listen to me, Mystelics, fine. The same thing I warn people about. Look, Dominica is struggling like crazy now. And the Prime Minister will come and say Dominica is $1 billion economy. Knowing if you cater to that actually rate against other countries, Dominica is one of the poorest nations in the Caribbean. Dominica used to be on the mid-ground. But now Dominica is just, not mid-ground. No, Dominica was at the top. I remember back in the day how I used to feel when people know you from Dominica, these kind of things there. Coming through and you from Dominica and people do a little bit. But right now, you go overseas, even neighbor islands, Les Saints people don't even come Dominicana. We not going Dominica, boy. We not going Les Saints. Les Saints people, I met a couple of them. And if you saw the video of me in Les Saints and a number of Dominicans going over there, then people say they haven't been in Dominica for over 20 years. Because they don't see the viability factor for them to come to Dominica. Back in the day when people used to come to Dominica for all kind of things. But right now people are coming. But you know what? St Lucia decided selling bananas to Antigua. And Dominica decide this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. They are both on fire. We really part of it, for real. We really part of it. Let me see if I can brighten this thing for you guys to see what is going on right there. Yes, so I brighten it up for you guys. You guys get to see a little more of what is taking place. So this is the actual boat right there. This is it right there. What it looks like in daytime. Daytime, yes, whoop whoop. But look, that is the Ukraine flag. But that is the boat right there. Flag of convenience. Anyways, you know what else we doing? We protesting in Dominica. When we walk in, we walk in. We walk in for peace. But we'll take a listen to what they have to say right there. So this is a crowd. It looks much bigger than it was the last time. I think they're doing this every Wednesday. So if you want to go check it out and be a part of it, definitely do so. I'll encourage you in the video. So I want to go there sometime on a Wednesday and see if I can get some personal stuff inside there as well. For the camera, BrBpTV and what. And you do BrBpTV back up. Yes, sir! Hand clap for BrBpTV. 12 years we going on BrBpTV in B. That's crazy. BRB, boy, I tell you, ups and downs. So we'll try and do something for BrBpTV here. Maybe next week or whenever they're doing it again. We'll see how that goes. So the statement of purpose, peace, justice, and prosperity for Dominicans. Not just some, but for all. That's the main purpose of this meeting right there. And the reasons behind it, you will get to further understand. The Trinity. True that. Because all you have is turmoil. Turmoil right there. Anyways, let's continue right there, guys. Well, beautiful flag. We are parrot now again. We are parrot now, boy. We are parrot now, boy. I see some black parrot flying. I suspect our parrot have to turn black now. We have to change that to some black parrot. I don't know where them colorful parrot is. I know in Syndicate I see a few of them. Well, it's been a moment since I've been up there. So I don't know if they gone. They must have migrated. Man, they checking what, Dominica? You can break my back in Dominica. What? Ah, I looking too sexy for me to be that misery there. So they fly gone. I just saying what I want, I guess. So, anyways. Oh, you missed that one. Young women on the job who have to go and lie down on the back to gain favors, Papa. They have to gain favors, man. They have to lie down on their back. If you know what I mean, you may be not supposed to know what I mean. Public servants. Yep. I remember when the lenders them was talking about that. Women, for favors, the ministers of government, some of the ministers of government, you know, apparently were reported to have been, you know, using women for them to gain favors. And I think this is what he's talking about right there.
There are cases of young children under the age of consent have been violated and abused by people who today still sit in public office.
They are abused by people in public office. So it starts at the head. I mean, what else you expect now? It must trickle along to the bottom. I mean, human beings, boy.
I had some fortunate experience in the year of Erica,
2017. Oh, 2015, that's true.
of a young girl who was traumatized. We thought when she came to us, we were in the studio of Q95. We thought that she was traumatized by the storm and the destruction of her community in minutes of her. But that was not it. She had been traumatized at the age of 16 by a public official. And when she told us the story,
and the age of consent is 16, you know, guys. The age of consent is 16. But apparently this public official must have done something that she did not want to do. So she did not give consent.
we sought the permission of her mother.
Mother. You see, that's why it's good to have fathers around. Some of my friends checking, they don't go and get married and whatnot, they want to go and think, but you can raise up the child in an unhealthy environment, regardless of how much money you have. Some people just think it's money alone that a child needs. No! A child needs a balance of both mother and father. They need the balance. If the father is not there, they need some sort of individual out there, some man who can actually bring forth that fatherly role to her to elevate that child, him or her. Especially hims out there. Because you have a lot of men who are emotionally driven. Because they don't have fathers to properly guide them into how to successfully control their emotions. So you have those wild fellas just doing crazy things, and this is why a lot of the young fellas are in jail right now. And when you get to find out the background, they have no father figures. None whatsoever. But anyways, let's continue.
You pursue it because that person was in public office. Elected public office. The mother received the package
Of course.
from that same person. And she said, well.
You see what I tell you? You see?
No matter how we try to tell her, is that the price you put on your daughter's head?
But that's the price she put on her daughter. No, that's not the price she put on her daughter. That's the price she put for herself to not talk. On herself, she wasn't thinking about her daughter. If she was thinking about her daughter, you think she would do that? No. She was thinking about herself and what she can get from it. And then maybe give it a little trickle to her daughter because her daughter is living under her. But Marquesa, your daughter is suffering in a mental condition. These things can trigger mental and turn these kind of people into, not this kind of people, but turn anybody, especially if the person has a weak mind. It can literally flip the person to a kind of person you wonder, down the road, where did you go wrong? It could have been that very point right there. And of course, as an adult, you grow up, you need to go and seek therapy. Individuals need to seek therapy. But not everybody have the mind to say, boy, let me go and seek therapy, let me go and put my information out there. Matter of fact, my mother don't care about it. Why should somebody that don't know me care? So why would they seek therapy? So all these kind of things, kind of way. It's not an excuse though. It's not an excuse as an adult. But it could play a huge role in this regard right there. But let's continue.
That is what you would sell her for. The case was never heard. The young lady left the country, traumatized, and I believe she will be traumatized for a long time.
I hope it's not state she go, eh? Because if it's state she go, she in trouble. Ooh, she in trouble. But yeah, guys, as you can pretty much see right there, it's rather unfortunate the situation that took place with this young lady. And this is the first time I'm actually hearing this particular story. I know there's a number of incidences in this regard. I think somebody actually reached out to me and I told them to talk to certain individuals. So I hope they talk to the individuals right there. But there's a number of persons there, guys, as you can tell. I think there's more individuals than there were last time. So it seems like it's growing. Anyways, let's continue.
To ensure one thing. What is that one thing that we want to ensure? What sort of country do we live in? Do we live in a democracy? What does that really mean? Does democracy mean we can vote? That's not what democracy means.
Nope.
Democracy means that people get to decide the values and the sort of country that we want to live in, the sort of life that we want, the sort of economy that we want. We get to set the priority and policy on the kind of country that we want to live and thrive in for ourselves and our children.
True that.
But how can you do that? To us, we have a government that will tell us why did they establish relationships with Syria, but they will not tell us. So that is a government that is arrogant, that is not accountable to.
And mark you, they make somebody else take the fall for it. Not just that, they still have it suspended, not cancelled or terminated, It's suspended. And there's a number of things, just like the ship that we saw, that we don't know about. Who knows? That might join back again. They might have gone ahead with it. But Dominicans don't know. Because a number of things are happening behind closed doors that people don't know about.
All grounds in a mess. You see Linda back in a mess. You see all grounds everywhere in a mess. We're 40 years back in terms of sports. 40 years ago, I used to watch international basketball at Windsor Park. Windsor Park is no longer our sports not played there anymore.
Why are you not lying? The Windsor Park Sports Stadium is an entertainment facility for music And there's more music taking place in a sports stadium than sports itself. They should have just called it the Windsor Park Stadium. It's not a sports stadium. We having sports outside the stadium more than boy. We have sports outside the stadium and inside the stadium itself. Doesn't that tell you something? No? Oh, okay. Well, this is pretty much all about us for this year one. By the way, guys, let me leave that alone. Yo! Okay. My ID expire. I need to renew my ID, man. But yes, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you understand it, definitely let me know your thoughts. If you understand it, definitely give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that right there. And of course, if you're new to this channel, subscribe and turn on that post notification. Let me know your thoughts about the different things that I talk about here in the comment box below, guys. I tend to read all the comments right there. And of course, I would like to see what you guys have to say in this regard as well. Anyways, guys, pretty much this is all I have for this year so far. Next time, tune in tomorrow for another reaction. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bam!